just days before the election, 3 to be exact, and voter fraud already cropping up in many of the races in the key states. So could the corruption impact the election results? Well, here to look at some of the worst cases across the country, Washington Times editor Kelly Riddell. Kelly, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning.
All right, so let's just get to some of these cases because this has already proven to be a real thing. For example, in California, a man finds dozens, 83 ballots in someone's home. So apparently 83 people live in one home.
Yeah, well, Jerry Mosner, he was out gardening his house. He has an elderly neighbor who lives in a small little home. Noticed that she had a lot of mail that day, so went to pick it up. Found 83 ballots.
Unreal.
And she's just an old woman living in this house. So they went to actually the LAPD to report this, and the LAPD kind of shrugged their shoulders. They said, "I'll go to the post office." The post office was like, we don't know what happened. Eventually, another neighbor went to the registrar's office, and they're now investigating this. But they didn't seem too concerned there in California that 83 people were living in this small house, all registered to vote.
Well, and that's California. Here's where it could get serious in a state like Florida, where the polls are neck and neck for Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. In Florida, they busted two women on, third-degree felonies for voter fraud because the first woman was out canvassing, or she was supposed to be out canvassing for United People for like medical marijuana, out getting voter registrations. Well, apparently knocking on door-to-door was too difficult for her, so she just made up names. She put some dead people, she registered some dead people, she just made up falsified information, sent it all in, and the registrar caught her for falsifying all this information. Another woman was actually working in the Miami-Dade elections department. She was a volunteer opening up mail-in ballots. When she noticed that some people didn't vote all the way down the ballot for the mayor, she started checking boxes for them, for her favorite candidate. Unreal. And was caught doing that. Yeah. And these are just the ones that have been caught. It makes you wonder how many others are out there.
Yeah.
So also in California, more switches of voter registration there.
Yeah, and this is an online hacking attack in Riverside County where registered Republicans were turning to Democrats and Democrats Republicans. People were messing with the voter files and voter data. And we know that that is a very serious thing that's happening this election that people are scared about and counties are scared about. We already know that Arizona and Illinois' voter databases were hacked into and the FBI is looking into them. And that DHS in general is is on high alert this election season looking into voter machines and voter fraud.
Yeah, and here's another one in Virginia. You have 19 re-registered to vote, including 5 people who are dead.
Yeah, and the reason why they found this one is because one of the relatives of the deceased re-registered person got a ballot. And they're like, wait a minute, my father passed away. This happened in Harrisburg County. This is where James Madison School is. And what it turned out was another canvasser, another student, basically, instead of going door to door, just started re-registering some dead people on the rolls to influence the election. I
mean, when Donald Trump is talking about this rigged election, this is exactly what he's hitting at. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And there's cases like these, there's multiple cases of these across the country.
Well, let's just hope for the best come Election Day. Kelly, good to have you here. Good to see you.
Thank you.
It's an important issue.